podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Yo, and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Ryan. How you doing, boy?
Welcome. Republic Day, so I am good. It's a public holiday.
Oh, yeah. Happy Republic Day, buddy.
Same to you, man. Yeah, it's a weird one. We're recording at mid-afternoon for me, very early for you, you know?
Yeah. This is like the dream.
Yeah. And
this probably happen once a year. Yeah.
probably. And League footy's about to kick off.
Yeah.
League Cup, I should say.
Man City.
Not League.
Yeah. Man City are playing. Newcastle are playing. Spurs, Arsenal are playing. Forest are also playing their Europa League game.
Yeah, I find that one's very interesting because no Chris Wood.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's on the bench, right?
Yeah, but like, I thought best foot forward,
Yeah,
and
or feet.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But strong lineup is just no Chris Wood.
Yeah. Any other surprises in the lineups?
No. Well, Igor up top, right?
Yeah, so if we go through all 5 team sheets, let's say.
All? Okay.
Yeah, Igor up top. Yeah. I mean, might as well touch on them.
Sure.
So I'll start with Forest. Like you said, Wood bench, Igor Jesus up top, Ndoye on the bench, Bakwa on the bench as well.
Yeah, both of those. Well, Ndoye more than anything is just surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think he's missed much in important games for them this season.
Yeah.
I guess Murillo wasn't fit enough to make this one.
Yeah, and Zinchenko just becomes new left back for them. Or
and
right back, sorry.
Left back.
Yeah.
I think Nico switched sides, but...
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, fair. Arsenal lineup, I guess, fairly straightforward.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good game for Saka back out to get the run out.
Yeah. Man, we're gonna touch on this, but Arteta is such a weirdo. Like, he starts Eze in this game, but then didn't start him on the weekend.
Right. So I'm wondering if that means Tross is somewhat in favor now, like at least for a couple games.
Is that why I mean, again, spoilers for everything, but you got him in one of our leagues, right? So
yeah, it's more if the lineup comes out, he's starting. He's going to be a good option.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird one. So I guess, is someone playing false 9 for that game? Because Saka, Eze, Martinelli all stopped up top.
SofaScore is saying Martinelli's the false 9. I don't know.
Right.
It would make sense.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or Marino.
Spurs.
Marino could do it, you know.
Oh, Mikel. Yeah. Yeah, true. Maybe Eze drops a bit deeper.
Yeah.
That's a good show, actually. Spurs?
I don't know what to make of this like constant changing. I mean, it's obviously the B team, but then Xavi Simons plays here.
But was benched on weekend as well.
Yeah.
Was he?
He was.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Richarlison on bench. We heard Solanke is back in team training, which is great.
Oh, nice. Finally. Maybe he might feature in like a month.
Listen, I was holding him, like, hoping that he would show up on the other side of the second international break that we've got coming in a few weeks. So.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the likes of Van de Ven on the bench. I guess Romero full rest as well. Because we see the likes of Danso and
seems like
who's the other
Gray.
centre back here? Yeah. Okay. True. Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Cool. B team.
B team.
Newcastle.
I didn't see the lineup. Oh, okay. So Ilanga's fully a B team player now, isn't he?
Which sucks for people from draft day.
Yeah. I mean, Murphy wasn't great weekend, so I expect a lot of
Yeah.
rotation there.
Yeah, I still don't think Murphy is nailed. Like I was saying in Discord, he's very much purple patch player.
That's it. And while he's on form, you play him. But like while he's not, it's
Yeah.
anybody's spot to earn, really.
Yeah.
Lewis Hall, that's an interesting one.
And trips on the bench.
And back-to-back games for Hall. So does that mean he misses out?
I thought Barnes would have started.
I think, is Gordon back from suspension now?
I think he will be next game, actually, in Prem.
Yeah, then why didn't they play Barnes and keep him for Prem? Anyway.
Yeah.
Osula up top, very much a B team.
Yeah.
Bruno Guimaraes' B team now?
Bro, well, then same with Joelton. I think it's just squad management, right? Because we saw on the weekend, I think both those lads got the rest and Tonali got rolled out with the other plebs, I guess. What were you saying about Hall?
Yeah, with Hall, I was saying he did not play against Barcelona, right? He was on the bench.
Right.
And he's now played back-to-back, but like he's playing this B team in this B team side. So does that make him not a preferred starter, which is kind of what we've been seeing, right? Like you said, Livermento and trips. So I don't know how to feel for Hall owners as well. It's
my only thing is like he's young, he should be able to recover, but it's because he's coming back from an injury. I'd be worried about that Arsenal game.
Okay, I mean, it probably would have benched him anyhow, right? So
yeah, true. And then final team sheet, I guess Man City is just you always expect standard rotation sort of thing.
Yeah, and they played a lot of like this Mukasa guy up front. You know, he's one to watch, I guess, but like the rest of the team is pretty much rotated out fully, except Foden, maybe.
Who you talking about played up front?
Mukasa?
Oh, yeah. True. And yeah, Phil Foden starting is definitely a worry for owners.
Yeah. I don't know the timeline on like say Marmoush and who else is out? Cherki, right, thank you. But not convincing.
Yeah. Hull given full rest is nice though.
It is. And I mean, we know he has like whatever pain and in his back issues, so
yeah. Well, I mean, we assume he starts versus Burnley this weekend.
He should.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. We are a default fan track spot. You've caught us on our free episode. Typically we record these Tuesday evenings, but just because of real life and flexibility of schedules and stuff like that, and also Trinidad having a holiday today, we decided to postpone recording by a day. But still, it's still our free pod, regular pod. And why I say free is because we've got extra content that you can find on our Patreon. If you are willing to part ways with, a couple of dollars per month, you'd be, helping us out in a massive way. Just, keeping the lights on, growing the brand, growing the Discord as well, which is free to join. All you need to do is DM me for a link. And that's where, all our listeners, our Inside Tracks reps hang out. I hang out most of my time there. Ryan shows up every now and then as well. Pop Goes the Weasel appearances almost. But yeah, it's a fun place to be, fun place to hang out. If you ever want feedback as well, just great place for it. But in terms of tonight's episode, regular format, we have two halves. In the first half, we just do a recap of last game week. So we do like match by match, just talking points, high level. Then our data dump, as always, where we discuss default scoring categories in Fantrax. And then after the break, we catch up on our leagues, see how we're doing. And then, as always, round things off by answering questions that we get from our fans, where they kind of submit them on a channel on our Discord. And we got a lot of them today, so quite excited to get through all of that as well. But other than that, I'll get Ross to do a quick social plug. So Ross, please do that right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, Banta Boys #6585. on Reddit, /Banta_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
Okay, so hopefully you've listened to us. If you're listening to us on Spotify, we truly appreciate a 5-star rating. And if you are not following the pod, please hit that follow button, subscribe button. Even on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up. Rate the channel as well. Hit that little bell for the notification anytime an episode gets dropped. By the way, Ryan, I have been chatting with Sajad, Z11 in our Discord, and we're gonna get some slides built. I think we're gonna finally give that YouTube stream a try. So
nice.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys. We've got things already going. I know we've been speaking about the possibility of it, and it never happened. We just never got the ball rolling. But yeah, that is coming. Also, we might have coasters, merch, in production as well. We're working on that. Giveaways mainly. Doubt we're gonna be selling those unless people are actually demanding for it. But yeah, a lot of exciting things coming up in the next few weeks, few months, etc. But I think that's enough of all the admin shit. I think let's just jump straight into things. I was wondering whether I need to find a sound jingle for this segment as well. Might need to add a new jingle, but I'll think about it. We'll work on something. But yeah, let's kick things off with the first game of Game Week 5, the Merseyside derby, Liverpool versus Everton.
Ooh, what to think of this game, man? It was like the Gravenberg show.
Yeah, I mean, Wirtz was benched this game.
Yeah, which I guess truly shouldn't surprise owners. Like, let's be real. He's not been.
Why shouldn't it surprise owners, though? Well, yeah. I guess that is prime reason number one, bench it.
Yeah, I mean, shake him up a bit. Like, I still think there's a good player in there. I think he needs a good bit more time to adjust to Prem. He's not physical enough.
You're saying he's not physically fit?
Oh, jeez. No.
Okay, but Liverpool looked better without him.
Did it. But I mean, I don't know if that's just Sobo being great these days.
Also that, yeah.
Like, okay, so let's talk about Ekitike's red card.
Oh, what a fucking dumbass.
What? Did he forget? Like,
had to. Like, I remember Frimpong running up to him right after the celebration being like, I'm pretty sure it's not his exact words, but in my head, I saw, you fucking idiot, you're gonna get sent off now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thoughtless, but
I mean, context for those that aren't aware. Basically, last night, the EFL Cup game, Ekitike scored the winner, was already booked for, I don't know, throwing the ball away during a set piece or some crap, and then, yeah, took his shirt off to celebrate. Yeah. Anyways, go on, Ren.
Yeah, so, I mean, it kind of firms up Isak starting, but I guess that still doesn't make it comfortable for Wirtz owners, right? He's still very much a rotation risk because it just nails Gakas and Isak up top.
Yeah, I think so. Unless he goes rogue and plays Wirtz as a left winger and benches Gackers.
Ooh, doubt it though. But
yeah,
anyway, Poole did what they had to do. Let's be real. Salah looked maybe a bit like himself for all of 10 minutes and then just faded into the background again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because they probably gave him the ball a bit more. I heard this weird stat that Ekitike apparently doesn't pass to Salah as much.
Fair enough. I wouldn't pass the meter. No, I'm joking.
I fucking love. I wish people had an insight into our personal DMs, and I just go back to the conversation of me trying to talk you off the hill of these fucking CDMs like Zubimendi, Gravenberch, Caicedo.
Yeah,
and Grav just comes and smashes it. It's just like you can't write this shit. Like,
I know, right? Help me win in that lifestyle league.
Lineup lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game was also weird for extra time. Like, there wasn't much extra time towards the end of the game, like 3 minutes, and I thought that was very, very weird.
Yeah, that seemed very low. I forget how many goals scored in like the second half, but at least Everton's goal was in the second half.
Yeah, both the Liverpool goals were in the first half. And I mean, it also felt it was at a time where Everton were actually properly growing into the game and looked like they could have gotten an equalizer if there was like 7-8 minutes of extra time.
Agreed. And it's the opposite of every other game where if Liverpool needs a goal, endless extra time.
Yeah. Like, who paid who? That's what I want to know.
Fergie time.
Konate ghosting another game. I'm upset because I was very anti-Konate, and now people are like jumping on this bandwagon, and I don't know if this is a trap.
It has to be a trap. It's not going to last.
I don't think so either.
I think maybe it lasts for a couple more weeks, but people are going to find their nailed side. They're going to find their core 11 that they're going to roll out. I mean, the backline's nailed, right? Well, no, it isn't.
No. It really isn't. Like, I mean, Verge is like the only one that's probably nailed, and maybe Konate because of the Leone ACL injury.
Yeah. You know what? Kirk has actually had a very good game this game.
Yeah, I mean, after you play shit for so many games, you have to improve. Like,
and he got the full 90 too, so he ghosted well finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's such a weird one, but standard Liverpool doing what they did, grind out the win.
Yeah. Fuckers have 5 wins in 5 games, man. Didn't even look like they deserved all 5, but whatever. That's what champions do, right? They win.
Correct.
So. Brighton versus Spurs is our next game.
I did not catch much of this game, but I am not surprised. We saw Brighton at home. They were strong, and I actually expected them to win this one. They could not hold on to the lead.
Yeah, 2-0 lead before Richarlison equalized in the first half as well.
Yeah.
Why did Brighton keep Baleba? He keeps doing this weird-ass, like, sub just after half-time. Like, he's not playing 90-minute games. Like, why didn't they just sell the guy to United? Like, what the hell's going on there?
So SofaScore lists this one as a think an injury sub? Actually, no, they don't. I thought it was.
No. Yeah.
But is that just Ursula being himself, or I mean, yeah, clearly something's kind of weird with it, but we've seen several halftime subs before.
Yeah, I think like even in the EFL Cup game, Baleba started and Baleba got subbed 53rd minute. Like, what?
Yeah, that's bizarre. Speaking of that EFL Cup game though, 4 goals for Diego Gomez.
Oh, Gruda mudded, bro.
Did you see the goals?
I saw one of the finishes you posted in one of our group chats.
It's an insane watch show. It gets like the first one's good. The second one was even better, and the third one is just crazy.
What was his XG in that game?
I have no clue. I'm gonna guess 0.4.
That would not surprise me. He got a 10 rating, by the way, on SofaScore.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can touch on the EFL Cup results from last night. I don't know if that has any Fantrax relevance, but coming back to the Brighton Spurs game as well, Kudus, should he have been a round 1 pick?
Yeah, he could have been.
Is that how we're gonna look at him in trades now?
True. The good thing is he's taking on his men and beating them again. Like,
yeah.
And that's where a lot of his points are just trickling in from. What was it? 6 successful dribbles this game week? Probably.
Probably. He's not. He didn't top the data dump, but probably.
Oh, Njai off the charts, yo.
Yeah. Actually, who do you think has the most dribbles for the season so far?
Between one of those two, I'm actually guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, you're spot on. Who do you think is first?
Kudus first, Njai second.
Yeah. Kudus 19, Njai 17.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, we actually know what the fuck we're talking about sometimes.
Oh, you're gonna hear how much I don't know what I'm talking about when I do league updates. It's so bad.
Yeah, I know. That's why we try to gloss over those as quickly as possible. I guess next game, Burnley versus Forest. Another Discord hype train hive pick, Bakwa started.
Subbed early, annoyingly so, because he was ghosting really well.
Yeah, he got like 8 points in 58 minutes.
Yeah, and I just wanted a few more, man. Just get to the double digits and then haul him off.
Yeah,
But
KP, shot on target, successful dribble, block shot. Tidy stuff.
But I think only when he came off did Ndoye start ghosting. Like,
oh, really?
Ndoye had like 1 point up until halftime.
Yeah.
And I was seriously worried because I started Ndoye everywhere, obviously.
Man, I still want to one day build that minute by minute ghost point tracker. Just for degenerates like myself. So
yeah. It would be really useful. But I mean, Ndoye didn't ghost really well, right? He only ended on like 5 points.
Yeah.
But still, it was like
just under
probably one or under at halftime, and I was just worried.
Yeah. There was no Murillo in this game as well.
Nope.
By the way, I know Igor Jesus didn't start this game, and I waived him in both my com leagues, I think for like 4 fab each. I kept him on my bench. I still think he has some potential maybe in the next few game weeks. Again, it sucks to see him start tonight in the EFL Cup, but came on 14 minutes, 4.5 ghost points. I think there's potentially a pick there.
Yeah, I agree. I also wavered him in a bunch of leagues, maybe 2 or 3 leagues. And I'm happy to hold because, I mean, while he said, yeah, it sucks that he started tonight, I think it's a good sign that they like him for the important game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just Forest have to get through those rotation, I guess, depth. Heavy workload, back-to-back games, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Busy period. There you go.
Yeah. But we would drop if needed.
Yeah,
if we need to win a game, we drop him.
Easily.
Yeah. Cool.
I just have tons more droppable on my team before him.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. You've had a weird start to this season. I don't know. Like, since you've won that title a couple seasons ago or whatever, like, you just, like, you coast. Like, you don't care now.
I do.
And then I guess final point of note from this game is just shout out to Jaden Anthony, man. Do you own him in a league?
I own him in one league. I actually was on the fence about playing him. And Fantrax was doing this weird, obviously they didn't update the flags properly on that morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about Fantrax fucking up again.
So Jaden stayed in my roster because I was like, oh, okay. I sorted my roster. And then, so happy he stayed there.
Doing the Lord's work, man. Like, such an underrated forward pick in drafts this season. And yeah, he's just quietly been going about his business. I'm almost tempted to, like, trade him out on a high, though. I don't know.
Ooh. I might follow you on that, actually.
Yeah, I'm very tempted.
There are forwards in the pool now, eh? They're like...
Yeah, I wonder what Ollie Watkins owners are saying as well. So
that seems like a recipe for pain. I feel like you're giving up a great asset for a shit one.
I mean, he should have scored that last game.
I know, but
they played.
God, it's just a matter of time, right? Surely.
But you like you said, there are forwards in the pool.
Yeah.
DCL, Orokodare,
Okafor, even.
Yeah. Oh my God, I felt so bad. Somebody messaged me in Discord and was like, "Did Ryan play Okafor finally?" After I told him to drop him.
Yeah, dropped everywhere. No, it's all good, all good.
Fucking classic Fantrax.
I know, right?
You know. Yeah. West Ham versus Palace. Is Potter going to be the first manager that gets fired?
I think he might be. Well, I don't know. Would you say Forrest fired Nuno?
I mean, Marianakis fired Nuno.
Fair enough.
They don't have a madman at the wheel.
But so yeah, Potter's probably up next. don't know what to make of this West Ham team, yo. Like, it seems like the players actually want to be there. Like, I still saw Bowen celebrate,
Yeah.
But, ugh, not a fun watch.
It just feels like it just feels like Bowen or Juve or bust.
Yes. Where's Juve for you as a mid three? What do you consider him?
All right, I keep forgetting he's a midfielder in most leagues. Because Dino, we made him a defender.
Yeah, Ollie did.
Right. Yeah. I mean, from what I remember, I've not been looking at his points carefully, and I maybe should just pull it up while I'm having my little spiel.
I'm sure it will
He
surprise
doesn't
you.
really ghost, right?
Not that well, no.
Mid 3 though. Okay, you know what? There's enough ghost points without the assists as well.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
No, not at all. 90-minute player as well. I love that.
Yeah, I got a trade offer for him, so I'm considering. I don't know.
What was the offer?
I forget.
Okay, I mean, one thing is like if Potter goes, what's the guarantee that the new manager starts Juve as well?
True. So it was Tavernier for Juve and Bernardo Silva was one of them. That one's
Yeah.
probably reject that. Well, it was
As in, you're the Tav side.
yeah, I have to have.
Yeah, I'd reject that just because of Bilva.
It's still there, just pending. And the one
Yeah.
before was Frimpong for Juve and Nico Williams, which was not accepted in time, but declined now.
Yeah.
I think Frimpong's
That's
a
not nice
good
either.
asset once he's fully fit and playing.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a matter of time until he, got properly fit. Obviously, he started the season with a hamstring injury and all that shit. But yeah, just acclimatization, right, to the league, to the country.
Yeah.
I hate having to remind people like you need to be patient with new players in the league. Like,
Yeah, they
you
take
can't just
time.
expect every single player is not going to hit the ground running. Like, I mean, even Pino from this game as well. Like, a lot of people are getting frustrated, and I get it. Like, obviously, you're not seeing the Fantrax points, but if you're watching the games, he's still getting into the right positions, right situations, and I just think it's a bit of like decision making, execution, that sort of stuff. That it's not being reflected in the Fantrax points, and obviously he shakes off the injury scare because last game he got subbed at halftime. Then we got confirmation in Discord. Somebody posted, I think Tash posted, that apparently he's trained, he's fit, Sar is as well. Yep. And yeah, I mean, who knows how Pino's output is going to change with playing next to Ismail Sar as well. Like,
True.
he was missing.
True. Do you think Kamada has hurt them a lot? Like, not
hurt them? How?
Like, he's just not at the level that he needs to be in. Like, okay, Sar's gonna come in.
I think it's a different dynamic. It's a different setup, right?
Yeah,
For me, Kamada just slows the play down a bit.
That's what I
He's
mean.
not
Yeah,
the counter-attacking sort of style for them. I don't know.
Agreed.
I just feel like he's better next to like a Wharton, like, or next to like a CDM. Who's that Colombian dude that they have that I'm blanking on right now? Oh my god.
You mean you're not talking about the mighty Will Hughes?
I mean, Will Hughes can do a job, but I just think him and Kamada in the middle would get massively overrun. I'm talking about Lerma. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 1-0 to Spurs, by the way. Paulinho goal.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Wolves versus Leeds. I think we can move on.
I feel like this was pretty much a nothing game to follow. Like, what I mean by that is Arias is still not starting. Fer Lopez did start, but that just meant Shand wasn't fit yet. Bueno did not start, to the disappointment of the owners who just wavered him in. But then he came on at halftime and smashed it. Like, I still think both teams are teams to target. I think DCL is a great option for the people who went there.
Yep.
Now he's going to go on waivers for a bit more money than you could have gotten him for.
Yep.
But yeah, like, you have it here as I love Stock, and Stock is probably the only shining light out of all of them.
I fucking love Stuck. I think I might. I don't know. Maybe I need to. I was gonna say I'll name my child, but there's a while for that. Maybe I don't know, adopt a dog or a cat and then name it Stuck.
True.
Absolute legend. Absolute fucking legend. I mean, also like going back to Hugo Bueno's points, 12 and a half in 45 minutes, all ghost points.
Yeah, insane halftime appearance, yo. Like,
apparently he's second for key passes of all defenders.
Does not surprise me. He was always up in the top 5, I think, whole season. City just scored too.
Yeah, Spurs second and Newcastle scored as well.
Oh, sick.
Newcastle, Joelinton goal. And then for City, Phil Foden.
Yeah.
I'm sure owners must be frustrated or happy. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think Spurs is their own goal.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? I mean, Furlop has looked okay. He still does look very, very raw. But did you see this result coming out, like this blowout almost? Because from what I remember, like Leeds pretty much was running away with the game, right?
Yeah, I do recall that as well. Like, especially the second half, I think they actually, I can't recall. I think when I tuned into the game, it was actually Wolves on top.
Yeah, so I mean, Wolves started with their goal, and then Leeds dominated, got 3 goals, and then second half, I think it was pretty much all Wolves.
Right, that's what I remember seeing, yeah.
But the other thing as well is, like, I know Agbadu had a smashing ghost game,
right?
But IRL, he was kind of shit and caused one of the goals as well. Like, I think I read somewhere or somebody told me, like, fans have been kind of saying that, you know, maybe benches us. And they went back 4 in the cup game versus Everton last night. So who knows if we see a change in system formation moving forward for Wolves.
Maybe. Yeah, good shout. This guy who's playing in their midfield, Krejci, or I'm obviously
yeah. Krejci or whatever, yeah.
But he is a defender in Fantrax. Got the goal.
Yeah. Playing midfield.
Are you interested?
So, again, because I've listened to so many different pods and like all this crap, or do my research or whatever, somewhere I heard that apparently Krejci has like 54 career goals already or something like that.
Oh, okay. He has an eye for goals.
Yeah. I don't know across how many games or whatever, but I think he's got like 50-something goals already. Like, he is a goal scorer. So, I mean, it looks like Andre apparently has lost his job in that midfield, which is bizarre to me. So, yeah, maybe Krejci is an option? No, for us? OOP?
Yeah. I mean, I grabbed him in Dino, but I don't know if I'll go there yet on any other league. Like, he did not go as well, right? He got just basically the goal and nothing else. Actually, they got smashed, so maybe he has a few more goals than I'm giving credit for. But
yeah, my problem is that Wolves just keep conceding goals. Like, I can't see a clean sheet for them anytime soon.
You'd arguably almost prefer him as a mid, like.
Yeah. Cool. United Chelsea. Fuck me.
What a fun
Where do I even start?
Game in the first 10 minutes, and then just a shit show. Like,
because Sanchez is an idiot or Maresca is an idiot. I don't know who's the bigger idiot there. Or Casemiro, actually. Who's the biggest idiot between all three?
Me for watching the game? Like, I don't know. I was expecting United to show up because they usually do against you guys at home, right? But
yeah.
Like, okay, fine. The red card was obviously stupid.
Yeah.
First one, Roberts.
Yeah.
Second one just as bad, but a little harsh. Don't quite think the second one was yellow.
Yeah. I've seen refs like wave that away for nothing. Like, yeah.
But it really just let you guys right back into the game. Like, United, I mean, we're dominant with the one-man advantage. As soon as that was gone, it was just like even, if not advantage Chelsea. Like,
yeah, it's just Maresca's subs, and I'm sure a lot of people will probably say, obviously, like, what the fuck, Maresca? Like, what the hell are you doing? Sort of thing. I think there was a bit of bad luck involved. Like, I don't think he maybe understood the severity of Palmer's injury and just assumed that he was fit. And I mean, we've seen this in the past before with like Olise and Hodgson, you know, and the medical department saying, oh, the player's good, it's good to continue, and it just gets injured for no reason. And I feel like the first sub out should have been Palmer for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe leave one of Estevao or Pedro Neto on the pitch, because then, you know, that's our outlet for when we get the ball back.
And I think Estevao there, with the energy he brings, like, it would have just been a much better asset.
Yeah.
On the pitch.
Yeah, he's a kid. He's gonna run around for like 90 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously Maresca got it wrong, subbed off the wrong people. Palmer gets injured, has to do another sub, and then when the red card comes, it's almost like you are out of options to actually have a fair game. And I don't think he even brought Garnacho on in the end, which I was expecting to have a bit of pace on the counter. But yeah, weird one. I generally thought at one point we would have gotten back into the game in extra time. Like, it felt like momentum was switching for us.
Right. Chalu. What a season he's had so far.
Great player.
But surely he doesn't sustain this. Like,
why not?
Goals? Consistent goals? Like,
yeah, fair, okay. I mean, you take the goal away, there's still decent ghost points there.
Yeah. I'm happy with the goals. It's just the man bails it out every game where he's about to not get a double-digit haul. He has a double-digit haul. Like,
yeah. I mean, speaking of defenders that ghost well, get attacking returns, Slabhead, Maguire with the start.
How'd he score? I didn't actually check.
I think like 18 points or something.
Jeez.
Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, what the fuck?
I think a lot of United players did well though. Like Mazraoui ghosted well.
Dorgu fucking smashed it.
Dorgu pretty much always. He got the assist, right? So.
Yeah, for the Bruno goal.
Yeah, but take that away, I mean, he still did very well.
Yeah, like what, 10 ghosts or something?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to get him in a league, but it's United. And I've got De Ligt as well. It's like, do I really want to double down on that defense?
De Ligt also ghosted well, didn't he? Like 14?
Yeah. Even though I think he started in a slightly different position in the back line, if I'm not mistaken. And then might have moved centrally after. Because I believe Maguire got subbed off eventually for Euro, so.
Right.
Yeah. Fulham Brentford.
Fulham Brentford. What happened here?
No Anthony still?
No, and Dam's got a lucky gift, if I remember.
Oh, massive gift from the king.
Yeah. And then what was it? The Iwobi and someone else show? I forget.
Harry Wilson.
Well, I feel like Hilson just did well for the finish, but
what a goal, by the way! Like, such a great pass, such a calm finish. Like,
so good.
That was like one of the most aesthetically pleasing goals I saw all weekend.
In a long while, yeah.
I mean, I think Brentford's in trouble, man.
I don't get it why Dango's not playing.
Oh yeah, that is wild actually, to see him benched every now and then now. I generally thought he was just a nailed stud for them.
He started for them, did really well, got a goal, got an offside goal, and like, you bench him. I mean, there has to be something in training or something that he's not doing behind the scenes, because it was the same for him before at Bournemouth. Like,
unless he's just the sacrificial lamb when they go 5 at the back.
But it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. They shouldn't be going 5 at the back against Fulham.
Well, true, that too. But I mean, even so, play him as a right back. Like,
true. He can play OOP as well.
Yeah, just... do you know what really, really hurt me this game? I had... like just a defender spot to fill in. I mean, I'm jumping ahead, but this is just to give you a glimpse
Yeah, that's fine.
into how bad one of my leagues went.
Don't tell me you went Ethan.
I did. I really did.
Oh my god. He's washed now, bro.
Yeah, but he was ghosting well, well enough.
Yeah, he actually was. Yeah.
And then
I mean, he's still a ledge.
And then the own goal. Oh, the pain.
Yeah.
It was like
Great finish.
I just needed like plus 2 points, man. Just anything positive. Come on. Anyway.
Great finish.
Anyway.
Yeah. Is Iwobi back or is this just fool's gold?
I think he's a classy player. I think he'll tick along the entire season. I mean, I don't want to say he's back, but I'm still happy to roll him out if I owned him anywhere. Especially in the easier fixtures like this one.
Yeah. Bournemouth versus Newcastle next. Most boring game of the season so far.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I'm not even joking. And then I switched to Sunderland, Aston Villa, and just watched that one instead. And that was also just as boring. So,
I mean, at least I had goals and like red card and shit like that. So
I guess, but like I fully expected Villa to dominate after the red card, and that's when I switched.
Yeah. I mean, Bournemouth, Newcastle. Like we spoke about the Newcastle rotation.
Yep.
I thought Malik Thior was lucky to be on the pitch.
Yeah.
Still.
He definitely was.
And Hall started this game, like you alluded to early in the pod. And then also we discussed, that Milo guy, apparently the next Dean Hoyson of Bournemouth. Went back on the bench. Diakita came back in.
I saw that. Anyway, I'll save some fun for the league updates. Let's save some fun. But
I mean, not much to talk about this game.
No, really not. I think Murphy had a good 20 minutes. He had that shot on goal and then kind of faded. And it was like you said, most boring game. Not much was going on.
Yeah. Sunderland Villa. Like we were just kind of touching on. Villa still suck. Reinildo, did you see that red card?
I did not.
It was really stupid. He basically just got accidentally stepped on and then kicked Matty Cash in the groin right after.
Nice.
Studs all the way up into his manhood.
I am so glad
while he was
the
on the
Prem
ground.
still has some form of entertainment like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not, right? Obviously, you need to be professional and stamp that out. No pun intended. But
I mean, this red card did make things interesting because then Sunderland switched to a back five, brought Ballard on, and now there's a lot of clamoring about who's the Sunderland defender to go for.
I want Ballard,
Mukiele, Ballard.
Man
Ballard came
crazy.
And fucking ghosted.
Yeah,
exactly. So, and listen, Sunderland defense is the fucking truth right now. So,
I think the red card evened out the game. To be honest,
yeah, potentially, yeah. Cash scoring the first goal for Aston Villa would never have been on my bingo card.
Never.
So
Kamara assisting it is even worse. Again, we'll get into why.
That's a great point.
Again.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then Buendia, Enzo Lefebvre, and Adingra all fucking traps.
What is up with Buendia starting? This is just ridiculous at this point.
I feel like this is another hint to the league updates.
No. I avoided that pain. There's still a lot of pain to unpack, though.
Yeah.
Guess.
And then final game. Final game. Arsenal versus Man City. Okay, yeah. I mean, as they're not starting, what the fuck?
Yeah, I definitely thought this was the game for him. You want to just take it to that City defense and just have them working, right?
All right. Speaking of the bastard, he scored. Lewis Kelly assist.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the dominance that was City this game, and then annoyingly that late Arsenal goal.
The
first goal was
what a goal though.
Yeah.
What a goal by Arsenal.
Yeah. The first goal was just typical, right? Hall just getting the ball and doing what he does. Credit to Reinders though.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I know people like after he got that fucking 0 score, whatever, was freaking out. Oh, Reinders is a trap. He didn't ghost at all game 1 or whatever. I just feel like Reinders is just gonna tick along this season, man.
Yeah, there are gonna be games where he doesn't do well, but I mean, there are gonna be games where he does.
But he's playing 90 minutes. He's starting every game.
Oh.
He's basically playing alongside Hall. Like, he becomes the number 9 when Hall is off.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I'm happy as an owner in one league. I just keep rolling him. Like, let's be real. City are now starting to click. The opposition only get easier from here on. Like, the next 6, I think, are pretty good. They're up against Burnley next. Like, there's no reason to overreact or be worried. So
yeah. And then we saw Donnarumma's probably his worst moment so far this season.
Yeah.
For the Martinelli chip goal. Couple of other notes. Noni, now ACL possible. Well, not full ACL, but apparently he's out for like 2 months. And I didn't even fucking see Saka was on the bench. Like, I was shocked when I was watching highlights. I was like, what the hell? He's back?
Yeah, he's back. He's back. He started today. I mean,
like the Voldemort reaction.
Yeah. So happy for owners, man. I am annoyed because it just gives like that boosts a lot of people's teams, and I obviously don't own Saka anywhere, so
yeah, and into Arsenal's best fixture run of the season now.
Yeah, true. Right after Newcastle, I would say.
Yeah. I rate the Newcastle defense. I think they're solid. So
yeah. And I'm not sure, but Odegaard might be back soon too. So if they get back that classic first 11 from the last couple of seasons, like, and plus Eze instead of Martinelli, like, that's so good.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I still can't believe they have Eze. So annoying. All right, cool. That's a nice recap. So now let's jump straight into our data dump.
Ay. Fantasy with the Banta boys.
All right, so looking back at Gaming 5, key passes we're going to start. Yeah, there was a massive spread of key passes, like 3, 2, 1 or whatever. So I only stuck with the 3s because that on its own was a long list. So 3 was the highest number of key passes. Hartman from Burnley, Kamada, Mitchell, and Wharton from Crystal Palace, Jack Grealish from Everton, Harry Wilson from Fulham, Hugo Bueno, like we mentioned, from Wolves, who came on as a sub 45 minutes, still got 3 key passes. And then finally, Mukiele from the Sunderland defense.
Wow.
Thoughts, Ryan?
Did not expect that from Mukiele. I'm not surprised by... Well, I am surprised by Hartman, actually. But he takes sets, right?
Yeah, I think he takes corners.
Yeah, so it's really Palace that 3 Palace players at 3 each, that's a lot. Like, West Ham need to do better, need to tighten up.
Yeah.
Grealish doing what Grealish does.
Great player.
Harry Wilson, hit or miss. I think he's too inconsistent.
Yeah.
But Hugo Bueno, man, what a 45 minutes. Mukiele. Yeah. So, okay, you just hinted at it, like where people are debating who is the Sunderland defender to own. What are you thinking?
I think it's back 5 or Ballard benched.
No, but who do you prefer out of all the defenders?
Oh, I'm gonna say Mukiele because I own him.
Sure.
But I don't know. Somebody also made a point in Discord about left-footed, right-footed combination. Okay. So I don't know if Ballard and Mukiele will start together. That's the thing. Like without Alderete.
And
so it feels like now Alderete might be the safest option out of the 3. Actually,
he goes really well, right?
Yeah, and he hit the crossbar on a set piece over the weekend as well. So,
I guess my only question mark right now is with Mandava or Renildo, or however you want to say his name, suspended. What does it look like, at least for this 1 game week? But like, I agree, they're all
maybe Mukiele plays out wide.
Maybe he could do, but they're all worth a shout in my eyes.
Yeah. I think grab them on waivers if you can. Maybe don't spend too much in case you need to drop because they don't start, sort of thing.
And I'm sure Trey is free in a few leagues too, right? Because managers were impatient and dropped.
Yeah, Trey really shouldn't be free.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about in the recap? Sunderland.
What's up?
Shaka, yo.
Oh, the assist I wanted to talk about, actually.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned his name. What a fucking header.
Right? But, like, what a classy player.
And probably the reason that they stay up this season.
Probably. Have you seen his points, his goals? Like,
quietly going about his day.
Honestly.
Doing a job.
So calmly doing it. I mean, this one was based on the assist, really, which doesn't bode that well for him. But the previous few have been great.
Yeah. If you just need a midfielder to start for you, and one of his studs is missing, I don't hate it.
Yeah. I think his floor is very high still.
Yeah. Point to note as well, Hugo Bueno took 3 of the 4 corners that Wolves had against Leeds.
Okay. That would make sense.
So that also really helps his potential as an asset. I do think, by the way, this whole Kamara ghosting thing is not going to last. I think it was just he got an opportunity while other studs were out and he benefited. Obviously, I think it helped that he took 6 of the 8 corners, but I can't see this being a permanent thing.
Agreed. It cannot be.
Yeah. Okay, shots and how many were on target. So the highest number recorded was 6 by Isidore from Sunderland. He had 2 of them on target. And then 5 shots attempted by Yasin Ayari, who had 2 on target, and Richarlison, who had 2 of his 5 on target. I'm not going to go through the list of 3s because it's way too long. Thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, Isidore, I mean, he got his goal. I'm assuming a lot of those shots probably came in before they had a man sent off, but it just highlights how poor Villa have been, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rich, like, those who stuck fate with him and actually rolled him out this game week benefited. Ayari's a surprise, yo. I would not expect him on the list.
Hinchell was out.
Sorry?
Oh, as in like shots.
Yeah, shots in general. And then the fact that he scored again yesterday.
Absolute screamer. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, is Ayari worth rostering?
I'd be tempted as a mid-4, mid-5 option.
Yeah, mid-5.
Because the reason I say that low is because I remember in the past he has been a bit of a trap and he could like score fuck all.
But my concern with him before was that he always used to come off, say, just after 65 minutes. He played 90.
Yeah.
And I don't know how badly off Hinchelwood is, or was it a suspension? I can't recall, but...
No, he's crocked. He's like out for a while.
Right, so then I'm pretty much more keen on Ayari now then.
Yeah. Like I said, mid-4, mid-5, I'm not looking higher than that.
Fair.
By the way, Forest are up 2-1. Igor Jesus brace.
Again, huh?
Bro. Come on, like, it's just a matter of time.
You hope.
Also, Bruno G got the assist for the second goal. So,
ooh,
the patience that we talked about. Just saying.
Nice.
Yeah. If you want all the other shots and everything, it's all like filtered and organized by clubs on our data dump, all color coded, really, really pretty. Go take a look at it. Which is
Banterboard, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, Banterboard, which is free to access. Just DM us for a link. We'll give you that. Next category then. Or anything else you want to touch on?
No. We can move on.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, accurate crosses. Highest number was 5 by Hugo Bueno. Thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, I think we spoke enough about this, but really just highlights that he has a lot of leeway and will be ticking along if he plays.
That's the thing, is if he plays. So, like, if you're going on him on waivers right now with the idea that, hey, you might have to drop him if he doesn't start, you're shoved into a corner. What is like the max fab you're spending? Because you're the more reasonable spender between the two of us.
Yeah, max for me would be like 2. But I'd probably bid 1 myself. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
and he's not free in most of my leagues anyhow. So
Oh, yeah. All right. Tackles 1. Highest number was 5 by 2 players, Moises Caicedo and Urian Timber. Thoughts, Ryan?
solid list, like standard, I think.
Yeah. I should just go through the full list.
Yeah, I thought you would have.
Dispossessions, highest number was 6 by Rutter. Interceptions, highest number 5 by Tyler Adams, Christian Romero. Clearances, a high of 13 by Tyrone Mings. Successful dribbles, a high of 9 by Iliman Njai. And aerials, 1, a high of 8 by Konate. Block shots, a high of 2 by a bunch of players. Troik, Teo, Konsa, Kilman, Collins and Pinnock, Lewis Dunk, Tarkowski, and Calvin Bassey. Thoughts on the rest of these categories?
Njai, credit where credit is due, yo. Like, I did not realize he got 9 in that game. That's
Same.
insane.
It is insane.
More than half his total for the season has come in that game. That's crazy.
I don't know if this is just Derby vibes. Like,
It could be.
Yeah.
Tyrone Mings, I don't want to talk about though.
You don't or you do?
I do. It is
Why?
ghosting, yo. Have you seen it?
But, yeah, but people are talking about like rostering him and wavering him, and I'm just like, I don't know. I thought Villa CBs were a trap. Like, what's happened?
But yo, are you seeing what he's doing?
Well, I guess like no one else is fucking scoring points, so somebody has to in that team.
Yes.
You're gonna go there, aren't you?
I might. I have my defense is pretty solid in like most leagues, so I don't know if I will. But
yeah,
and I'd rather just grab a Sunderland defender who will probably do it season long for me, as opposed to I think this is a purple patch for Mings, if there's such a thing for a defender. But
yeah,
it's just he's ghosting really well. I think the rest of it.
actually, you
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the rest of the categories seem fairly standard.
Yeah,
But I'd say it's maybe a one-off.
yeah. I mean, block shots I'm not gonna touch. There's way too many names. But the last thing I wanted to touch on Data Dump, but you talk about Mings, and previous pods we've talked about, okay, maybe defenders are better than forwards if we're streaming.
Absolutely are.
Right? So next game week, Villa are playing Fulham, and let's say Wolves are playing Spurs. If you had to pick between Mings versus Fulham at home or Orokodare away to Spurs, you're gonna go Mings.
I would probably still go Rokodare, but that's just me liking pain.
Or DCL at home versus Bournemouth.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. Rokodare did well. He ghosted very well, so
I'm trying to find a terrible forward where you'd go Mings over them.
Isidore.
Okay, Jaden Anthony or Lyle Foster versus City away.
Ooh, that's hard. I'll probably go Mings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaden I might play, actually. Jaden I think will do well enough. Lyle, not touching that.
Yeah. Or if like Asulo is at home starting against Arsenal.
Nah, not touching that. Mings.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Sweet. That's it for Data Dump. So I think now what we'll do is take our halftime pints, and then we will be back after the break with league updates and some questions. So we'll see you in a bit. And we are back. Any score updates? No, everything is still the same and pretty much all going into halftime except Arsenal and Forest. Oh, we might finish in time to catch a bit of football after. That's nice.
Yeah.
Are we holding Igor Jesus then?
I am, yeah. After a brace again. Kinda have to.
Same. Cool. All right. League updates, Ryan. The thing that you love the most on our pod.
So I thought I was about to get the double win. But I'll start with IGL first. As we tend to do. So IGL I won 118 versus 80. Had a good game week. with like the good being Dorgu, Kirkez, Zinchenko, who I grabbed, Caicedo doing well, um, Reinders getting the assists, Stock smashing it, and Jaden doing what Jaden does.
Yeah.
Regrets. Ollie was actually the lowest scoring player on my team, followed by I needed a goalkeeper, and there were actually no other goalkeepers free in this league, which was shocking to me. So I ended up with Bindir, I think. I think it was between him and Martinez, and I didn't grab Martinez in time or something.
Right. Okay.
So
Please tell me you're dropping by Indir.
yeah, definitely dropping him.
Okay.
I think it was at the time when I went to grab a goalkeeper, it was just very few were available.
Yeah.
So Bindir was obviously a huge regret. I should have sorted my goalkeepers much earlier in the game week. Well, even before the game week started, really.
Yep.
But that's me and my only me to blame. Also regret Senesi was on my bench, or Rokodare was on my bench, and probably could have played either one of those. But like Ollie had the fixture and Doi had the fixture, so you know.
Yeah.
Enzo was also a grab and play. Really didn't need to with Senesi there.
Oh, Elf.
Yeah.
We're talking about Elf.
Yeah, sorry. Elf. That Enzo, not the other one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll
be like, what? Other Enzo's free?
Yeah, I am not going through the pain of rostering this guy, so I'm just gonna drop him and leave him be somebody else's problem.
Yeah, I did the same with him and Adingra. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm staying away now.
Fuck around.
I've had my fun.
Yep.
So roster concerns, Wirtz not starting is a concern, and he's one of my better mids. I want to say. Like, obviously, my first round pick. Tielemans wasn't even ghosting well before he got injured.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I will hold, but like, don't know what to do, really.
Yeah, I mean, like, Villa's attack on a whole just isn't functioning, right? So I think, assuming that it improves, surely it can't get worse.
True.
I think Tielemans just should naturally. I mean, he's a great player, great asset. We've seen it in the past. He scores points. He has the ability to do so. I think it's just one of those guys. If you can afford to stash him, stash him.
Yeah, and I guess Igor on my bench. I'm just excited and hoping to see him play.
Yeah.
No. What do you call it? Waivers cleared here, so nothing to talk about in that regard.
Yeah, because they didn't process, not because you forgot.
Right.
Which you did in Super.
I actually Well, I did in Super, yeah, but I actually did check it on Monday.
Yeah.
And obviously didn't set them, but I did check it.
Baby steps.
So I'm shocked to see that it actually didn't play. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Can I do my IGL update and then we'll do DPL together?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you.
So IGL I won as well, 121 to 90. I also had the Stark Jaden combo. Really had fun with that. Chalobah, Richards, Delict. I feel like just going as many defenders as possible just seems good. Like, I'm happy to roll out a back four, back five every game week.
Nice.
Bruno Fernandes as well, getting the goal in that Chelsea game. Obviously smashed it. Regrets was starting Mykolenko. I think we were having that debate, right? Yeah. I was like, I feel like I'm going to leave some points on my bench, either between Beto or Miko. And I mean, you spoke me off the ledge with Beto, thank fuck, because he got subbed at the halfway point. But I mean, my bench options didn't really score much better than Mykolenko did. So whatever, it was fine. I was just worried about being jammed up later on. My bench is just, full, can't drop anyone for non-starters, that sort of stuff. So that's the reason I started Mykolenko. Roster concerns, I guess, no longer worried about Pino's status now that we got the injury updates. Yeah. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a lot of people in Discord and stuff are chatting about, do we drop him? Do we pick him up in waivers? A lot of chatter about Potter getting fired. Yeah, I think Wan-Bissaka is like probably the best time to acquire him now, like buy low.
Yeah, I assume he's going to be on a lot of players' waiver pools soon, if he isn't already.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have the ability to stash.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. DPL, you want to go?
Yeah, so here's where, again, we've seen it from me before, right? Complacency really does get to me. But I looked at my...
This just comes across as like a child talking to his parents like, Dad, I know you're going to beat me, but...
So, you would not believe, going into Sunday, I had like a solid 10-point lead. I probably had 6 players left, and my opponent had what I thought was 2. And I think those 2 were Harvey Elliott and Joe Linton, right? I didn't realize his roster had space for 1 more. Maybe he just didn't have a full roster out.
Yeah.
But he obviously had 3 players. And I was factoring in, well, I have 6 players, a 10-point lead, and he has 2 players. There's no way I lose this. Oh, good God, what did I do? Man.
This is like the shittiest matchup I've ever seen.
Man. you don't even understand. Like, it's shit, but like, I spoke about me grabbing Pinnock, and that was like the last game of the Saturday, and that actually didn't hurt me that bad. I still had a free defensive spot, and instead of, well, one, I set my lineup before my opponent did, so I didn't actually see when he grabbed Tio. Botman was free, and I should have just covered that clean sheet.
Yeah.
I went for Jimenez, the Bournemouth defender who started, just because I had seen he's quite attacking. And oh my goodness, halftime sub, 1 point. That's error number 1.
With the yellow card.
With the
I
yellow
blame
card.
the AC Milan tinted glasses.
I know. Aronson on a 3-1 win against Wolves, 0 points, so fine.
Yeah.
Somerville,
that's brutal.
0.5 points, horrible, but I got so lucky. My opponents Palmer and Estevao got subbed off early, 0 points, right? I'm like, this I'm gonna walk this. My opponent picks up Kamara for Joe Linton, who he dropped. So Kamara gets the assist, the 14 points. So he now has surpassed my 10-point lead. Theo gets the clean sheet, so he's put on like a next 10 points over me. And I play Gassond versus Sunderland, 3 points. Gyökeres versus City. I didn't expect much, but oh gosh, something positive, not 0 points. Tav versus Newcastle, 6 points. Again, I guess that's exactly what I was expecting, but oh my goodness. I really... And then I had Vardy all on my bench, right? Like, I didn't have to go after Jimenez. I could just grabbed and played, like, switch up my roster and played Vardy. I really should have just followed the advice we've been giving listeners. Like, defense is safer than forwards. If you just need a few points, they're going to get like floor of 5. Go after those defenders. I should have covered the Theo clean sheet with Botman. My mistake here literally was just not checking back to see what my opponent set his roster to right before maybe 10 minutes to go. Because then I would have definitely just swapped out and blocked the clean sheet from Theo. Not saying that would have gotten me the... Actually, it probably would have. It probably would have gotten me to win.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what to say, man. Like, this was just... I looked at 6 players versus 2 with a 10-point lead, and I was just like, I was done. I was complacent, and I was like, I won.
A bit of complacency hit me this weekend as well. In Dino, we face each other, right? And after you told me, oh yeah, the matchup is pretty much done, I didn't even bother putting on the Fulham boys. I had both Iwobi and Hilson on my bench. I'm like, fuck me, this is gonna bite me in the ass. Like, I just know it is. And like, a gaming score of 59 has to be one of the lowest ones I've seen from you.
Yeah.
And like, the Aronson one, fine. Like, I know people that punted on him. I think it's massively unlucky. 3 goals, no involvement. Especially when we saw he was getting ghost points anytime he was playing minutes so far this season. But the Alex Jimenez, what the fuck? Pinnock, what the fuck? Somerville, I think, is like it's just Potter and it's a shit situation. And the only reason I wouldn't have played Somerville is respect for the Crystal Palace defense, who I think is one of the best in the league.
Valid.
But
we know Somerville
the
doesn't
Gazan
close,
one,
right?
yeah, we know Somerville can be very hit or miss. But the Gazan start, oh my god, yeah, you deserve to lose for that one. I think.
So we chatted before this game week started, and I did say I have 5 streamers. I just need one of them to hit, and then all the rest I'll drop. Like,
yeah.
And Watson did hit, granted, and we do know Watson is slightly above a class than a streamer, right? Like, Watson is rosterable, but the Somervilles, the Aronsons, the Gassans, who else is in my team? Marino's still on my bench. Well. Yeah, they're all streamers, and
yeah.
It's just the complacency. I saw it. I was like, oh, I have this win locked. I didn't even bother to sort them.
Yeah, I think losing like obviously your opponent scored 73, but I think losing by that much hurts more than you probably getting smashed this game week.
But look at the game week before, right? It's like it's how bad my team did. I lost 67 to 67.25.
Oh right, yeah.
That was like it's back-to-back low-scoring game weeks, and I'm still not sorted this out. I really need to fix that. Anyway.
Yeah, you need to sort your waivers out, buddy.
I'll fix that. Lifestyle League, the IGL is going well. Lifestyle League is going well. So there's that.
Yeah, some balance in the universe is needed.
Yeah.
DPL for me, I got the win. So thankfully we're ending the segment on a fun note.
Good job.
Chalaba, Trey, Mukiele, Njai, DCL, Holland, all doing bits. Only regret, I guess, was benching Delict because I thought Maguire starting would affect his ghost point potential, which it didn't, because even up until I think Maguire was on the pitch, he was still on like 6-ish ghosts, and that's still decent for like a Defender 3, Defender 4, whatever, or however setup you want to have. Even Defender 5, it's still fine.
Yeah.
Concerns, Tavernier, I know he had those back-to-back games of 2 points and now 6 points. There's a clean sheet point in there. At what point do we start worrying about Tavernier?
I am worried. I'm already worried. I just don't think Bournemouth are settled with lineup. So
yeah, agreed.
I think once they settle, if he's still doing what he's doing, then I'm even more worried. But like Brooks got subbed at what time? 63 minutes. I think it's a matter of time.
Yeah, he's been coming off early consistently, Brooks.
Yeah, and then I think Christie's going to be starting soon. Maybe.
Yeah, and they've got that Adley kid as well waiting in the wings.
Yeah. So I'm going to probably treat him like we are suggesting to treat Bruno. Like, you don't have to play these guys, but be patient.
Yeah. Would you trade Tav out?
I've got an offer for him. Like the one I was reading out just now, which is Bilva and Juve, yeah. And it did tempt me. I was very tempted. It's still there. I could actually go and hit accept now. I'll just drop Bilva right after Burnley, right? Like.
Oh, why don't you just ask for a different player instead of Bilva, or ask for some fab?
True, I could do either. I feel like the manager's forgotten he sent that. Because I did get this like 2 weeks ago. And I didn't want to bring it to his attention because I feel like he pulled it away.
Just like we know Tav has the potential to get those 20-point games.
He does. And if he starts clicking, like that's going to be consistent 10 pointers and then with a high ceiling.
Yeah. Ran also a concern in my squad. Solanke no longer a concern after we got confirmation he's back in team training, so maybe things aren't as bad as they seem for that roster.
Yeah, I mean, I would be patient with Ran. I feel like he could have a good season when he's back. And the honorable of it all, City did look still more solid. Like some of those saves he put down in that game were ridiculous.
He's such a good player.
He is.
Wait, at what point do we start looking at standings, right?
I just went scrolling, I am. I mean, not to check standings, but I went DPL total list points for table. I am now sitting, I think, 8th to last.
Oh my god. I love that people come to us for advice.
I know,
It's
right?
so good. In DPL standings, points for, guess where I am?
Top 10.
Second overall, baby.
Nice, very nice. How are you in your league? Are you like second?
Yeah, I'm second highest points for. Same in IGL as well.
Nice. Oh shit, you got a draw here?
Yeah, bro. First fucking game week I got a draw.
Right, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, what a season.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna look at my DPL league for a while. But I can gladly look at my IGL and just feel a little better. I'm very much middle of the pack, right? But I'm much more happy with that team.
I know your DPL situation is bad, but it's almost kind of exciting in a way as well because you've got like so many potential changes and streaming spots.
Yeah, it's wild. I think I also have 96 fab here, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. You forgot all the fucking new boys in that league as well. So
yeah. Actually, no. I forgot an IGL, but DPL I actually
all
set
right, okay.
claims for all of them, and one.
Oh yeah, didn't get anyone. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't bid. You didn't want to bid as much, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's more fun for you.
Oh, definitely. Like,
I think it's just you just need to be wise. Well, I don't say wiser, but
the likes of Dan
it's a
Ballard,
bit of luck as well. So.
Dan Ballard is free. Hugo Bueno is free.
Yeah.
Madueke is there, but I mean, I guess he's out for a while. Harry Wilson's free.
Let's go through your waiver pool after the pod.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think that's it for league updates. So let's move into our final segment, which is questions.
We have a lot this week.
Oh, we've got so many questions. So there's weeks where I complain about people not submitting enough questions, and then there's weeks where you have too many questions. I don't want to say anything before we end up with no questions. So
yeah, fair. We should cap it.
Yeah, maybe. All right, I'll take the first one. It's from Sharp Football Club. Sharpie. When I set my lineup, am I exercising free will, or am I simply a vessel through which spreadsheets, Discord arguments, and algorithmic projections flow into inevitable mediocrity?
That is a mouthload. Sharp.
This sounds like somebody going through like a life crisis.
You are definitely the latter. You do not have free will.
The vessel.
You're a vessel flowing through the spreadsheets and stuff.
I thought you were going to do the full spiel again.
No. Can't do that. I'll just leave off the mediocrity. You're better than that. Come on.
Yeah. I really want to put that in like a bio for something. May I put that on my dating profile? I'm a vessel through which spreadsheets, Discord arguments, and algorithmic projections flow into inevitable mediocrity.
Go for it.
Next question.
Okay, next one is from Salty Sweetness McMoss, man. But Salty McLoser is his new handle, right? So he's asking, what is your go-to breakfast of choice to start the day?
Well, I know your answer.
Mine is because I'm in Trinidad,
Yeah, doubles, obviously.
There is no better breakfast.
So I don't actually eat breakfast these days, you know. Which is really bad. No, I just have a coffee. Like, I'm good.
Can't do that. I mean, I've done it before. Not that I've tried to do intermittent fasting, but like, I just like breakfast.
Yeah, fair.
I would quickly skip lunch than breakfast.
Ooh. That's a good pod question. Which meal would you have to skip if you had to skip any? So,
I would not skip dinner.
Like that. Wow. I think I'd skip breakfast and I'd have lunch and dinner.
Like, it happens on some days where you're just so busy at work. Like, I do skip lunch sometimes and I just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah. If I was having breakfast, actually, you know, one thing when I've been, well, I guess during the cricket season, which has ended now, I had this. I'm very much a creature of habits and routine and stuff like that. There's a bakery that is just below me, my building or whatever. And I'd always have their egg chili sandwich or toasty or sarnie or whatever you call it. Oh my god, this is gonna open up a whole new sandwich debate in our fucking Discord again. But yeah, I guess having a nice good, I don't know, breakfast sandwich or something like that.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Hits the spot. Yeah. All right, next question is from Draft Pie. Is Mings now a thing? Is Ollie now a Wally?
I want to say yes and yes. Keep it simple.
Yeah. I still think, and I've said it on TDS Pod, and I'll probably mention it on stream again with them tonight, is now is the best time to buy Ollie low, if you believe in him. Turning it around.
I just don't.
As an owner as well.
As an
which
owner.
is
It's crazy.
crazy.
He never ghosted, right? Like, he has to get the returns. And I think the returns will come. But it's
Yeah.
I would rather wait for him to start clicking and trade him out than go hunting for some Ollie.
Yeah. Yeah, preseason really fucking fooled us.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Next question is from Andrew. And I'm hoping. Andrew usually asks us multiple questions, so I'm going to guess this is not his last one, but I did not scroll through the whole list. He's asking, which is the bigger number? 3.14 to the power of pi or pi to the power of 3.14?
Okay, so when I read this question, for some reason in my head, I thought he was relating to Draft Pie in our Discord.
Okay. I think it's just a legit question.
It is a legit mathematical question because obviously pi has way more decimals and all that, right?
Yeah,
Not just 3.14. But okay, you as the on-pod mathematician, would you answer that question from obviously, you know, the proper way of answering it? And I'll give you my stupid way.
Let's go.
I'm gonna guess pi to the I'm gonna guess 3.14 to the power pi is bigger.
Yeah, I would as well. Because it's 3.14159, right? So it's more.
Exactly.
And then the exponent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, what I was gonna say was that now I gotta be careful with my answer because I could potentially insult Bubs on the pod. So I'm gonna say 3.14 to the power of draft pi is also massive because pi is fucking massive. There you go, save friendship salvaged. Oh, yeah. I'll go with that. All right,
Nice.
cool. Next question for one of my favorite names in the Discord. Squirtle did it. His first question is: do any of these players have a chance to return to their draft day value, considering their slow starts to the season? So we'll go one at a time. Watkins.
We just chatted on it. He can, but he's so return dependent for me that I don't like it.
Okay. Rogers?
You know what? I'm going to be probably unpopular opinion, but I feel like his last season was not a reflection of what he really is. Like, I feel like he performed too well last season and he's probably dropping down to his level. Granted, I saw a stat somewhere that it took Rogers 5 or 6 game weeks last week to also get a return for the first time. And then he finished the season with like 18 returns or whatever it was. Or more. So I think it was a fluky season for him last season, and I don't think he's going to replicate it.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Like if you told me that both him and Ollie wouldn't have an attack and return playing Newcastle, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Everton, Sunderland, I'd tell you you're crazy.
Absolutely.
And then they still have Fulham, they still have Burnley, and I think Burnley is probably the last fucking opportunity to get any value or any sort of hope out of them.
Yeah.
Because after that, they go into Spurs, Man City, Liverpool, Bournemouth. Like, no.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and it's interesting. If they get any value in that Burnley game, it's right before the next international break as well.
Yeah, so if you want to buy low, you're saying what? Buy now, get at least two good
Yeah.
fixtures out of them, and then
Yeah.
see. Yeah, okay, fair.
And then flip them.
Yeah, probably.
It will be. Is the
I think
next
he
thing
is.
he has.
I think he is trending upwards. I don't think he'll get
Yeah.
back to where he's been in our hearts and in our history, but I
Yeah,
think he's still a good
agreed.
player, just not the high performer that he used to be.
Yeah, I think he overperformed last season. Like that was his peak sort of thing. So.
Yeah.
Kluivert.
I still think it's a matter of time before he comes back into that squad, but you know what? Not surprised if he stayed on the outside. But if he does come back into the squad, I think all of Bournemouth players go up. Maybe Semenyo takes a slight dip, but Semenyo probably doesn't change at all.
Yeah, agreed. And then final name Strand Larson.
I do think so, yeah. Strand is just
Yeah.
injured. I think be patient.
Yeah. He's back now. So
Yeah, true.
yeah. Cool. And his second question, follow-up, is what would you offer in a trade for any of the above players that you like?
You know what? I would actually do a Watkins to Rogers swap. Just because,
What?
and I know it goes against what I'm saying. Like I'm bashing Rogers, and I think he overperformed last season, but he at least plays. Well, actually, does Ollie play 90? I don't actually know. I'm just assuming he's getting pulled off early because he has no returns.
So Watkins last few games minutes 90, 82, 90, 90, 90.
That's embarrassing for both of them because I think Rogers is like 90, 90, 90 and then 80.
So Rogers
90, 90, 90 and 83 or something, I'm going to guess.
81, 90, 90, 90, 90.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they both play equal number of minutes. Okay, fine. Let's ignore that. What would I trade for the likes of those players? You know, I would give up like a Watkins for a Strand.
Really?
Yeah. Strand is now back. I think he's going to perform a bit more consistently than Watkins would.
Yeah. You'd assume Strand is the main guy for Wolves, right?
Yeah, I think so. Especially because Fer Lopez was subbed early too. Don't think the yellow card helped him, but still.
And maybe he tries to get Urokodare playing with Strand or Fer playing with Strand. Basically somebody to support Strand.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. What would I offer? I mean, we were talking about the likes of Tav. Like, would you try and give Tav up for Watkins?
I think that's I think that's a good swap, yeah. Solanke.
Like, you probably give up Solanke for...
Like, would you, if you're own Watkins, would you go after Solanke? Or do you think the Solanke owner just doesn't take you on?
I think Solanke owner is just going to stay patient and wait for his own points to come in.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'm a Solanke owner. That's what I would do. So
what about, okay, the likes of Thiago? Do you think Thiago can be swapped for Watkins?
No. I feel like people are still going to hold on to their draft day value for Watkins. Which is kind of shit. Because, like, if we think back to, like, our draft, so, like, I go to my IGL draft, for example. Where did Watkins go? Watkins went round 2, pick 4.
You could actually go on his transfer fantasy page and just like see where he went in all IGL.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout. So if I go, is it transfer fantasy?
Yeah, that transaction fantasy, and you'll see around whatever.
For some reason, it's not loading. Is this just Fantrax being dumb?
Yeah, it takes a while sometimes.
Ugh. Oh yeah. As soon as I hit the refresh button, it loaded. Amazing. Love this website so much. So he would have gone pretty much like round 2. The latest maybe is pick 7 in round 2, so mid round 2.
And then earliest was round 1, pick 12.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking, like, in terms of assets that were picked early and aren't really performing, the only other guy I'd throw out there is like maybe the likes of a Marmouche, an Odegaard, a Wirtz.
I think Wirtz is still performing though. Like, he's still getting 10 points when he plays.
A Diallo.
Diallo's a shout. Would you give him up for like a fourth rounder though, like a Minter who is performing?
Would I give up who for Minter?
Ollie.
Yeah, 100%. Minter looks great. We saw him IRL.
I know. So, right. So you're saying you would swap that way. So then surely the Watkins owners should consider things at like round 4 down.
Like, would you rather Rice or Watkins?
Rice for me.
Would you rather Pedro Neto or Watkins?
Neto, without a doubt.
Would you rather Evan Nilsson or Watkins?
Ooh, that one's close.
Maybe that's the maybe that's the potential offer value then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe look at it's like you said, because even you're talking about like Strand being an option. Maybe look at the round 4, round 5 picks. And that's the sort of players that you could potentially try and get Watkins for, or it will be for extra.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, and we really should move on from this question quickly, but in terms of the players I'd want, like in order, I'd probably go Watkins, Iwobi, Strand, Kluivert, Rogers.
Yeah, I get that. I would probably go Iwobi, Strand, Kluivert, Watkins, Rogers, or Rogers, Watkins.
That's crazy that both the Villa players fall to the bottom end of that list.
I mean, ask me this question in 5 game weeks and it probably changes completely, right? Like,
yeah. Okay, cool. Next question. It's from Espresso. We really need to change the font color. For
his one is so hard to read.
Fiskers, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
In honor of a legend in the making, Anton Stock, can you describe what Stock S montage the two of you would do for the Banter Boys Instagram?
Have you seen Stock's Instagram?
I have not. This is good stuff.
You should go take a look at it. This guy is actually so entertaining on Instagram. Like, just the random posts that he makes.
You know what?
But you're not on Instagram. That's the problem.
That is, yeah.
You're gonna have to ask Kay to help you out there.
Yeah, I will. But you know what? I was gonna say let's answer Espresso's question with like some images we come up with. Instead of answering live, let's just come up with some images and post them.
On the Discord.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. Yeah. Maybe from like famous movie scenes or famous cartoons. I don't know, something like that. We'll come up with something. We'll post it on Discord. Yeah. Nice suggestion. All right. I'll leave that with you. Okay, so now next question is Ross N. Is asking, I think he's a new face in our Discord. When midfielders don't ghost, especially ones that usually do, why?
Such a good question. Would you like to answer that, Tavernier?
Yeah, for real.
Why? I think we discredit how much each game is different, right? Like,
yeah.
We don't see the tactics. Even when we watch a team, we don't see the intricacies of what has changed tactically to the approach for that particular game. And I mean, we've seen teams that do well and have like the likes of Foden and Hall, players get marked out of the game, right? You would obviously stick 2 or 3 people on Hall and try to get him out of the game. He's just so good and tall that you can't. But that's one. But we've also seen players deliberately not get fed as much of the ball. And maybe you're targeting a team's weak side and focusing on their left side or something. But I feel like it's those things that we don't pay attention to. And then lastly, it's the things that we're trying to pay attention to more this season, where a key player in the team gets injured, like a Suchek or something, and the whole team has to adapt to that missing gap, right? And you know what? That could actually be Villa's problem. Like, Onana's injured. And maybe the second Onana comes back into that squad, they're a unit again. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But one player can have that much of an impact, and we just don't see it. So I think there's a ton of things that can just stop a midfielder from ghosting.
Yeah.
I can't actually tell you why Okafor got... not Okafor. Aronson got 0 points this game week. Like, he's probably not had a 0-point game week all season. And they won 3-1. So, like, that doesn't actually make sense, but it happens.
Yeah, that's a great point, because if a player doesn't have, easy outputs like through set pieces, free kicks, corners, all that sort of stuff, it's like you said, it's not only team dynamic as in who they play with that affects them, but also the opponents that they come up against.
Yeah.
Like, if the opposition is stronger on one particular side defensively versus the other, and that could fluctuate, opponent to opponent, home fixture, away fixture, daytime, nighttime. I think weather even also plays a role, as crazy as it sounds. So I think there's a lot of factors, right? And it really is, I think, just set piece ghost point players are the more or even most predictable ones, really.
Agreed.
I just feel like we can just reason our way into every game week, every option, every asset, why they played this way, why they didn't perform this way, etc. And it's obviously, there's calculators, there's tools like the TDS has and stuff like that, where they say, midfielders, forwards would perform better against certain opposition and stuff like that. But I don't know how in depth it goes to the point where, as soon as the system gets the team sheet, then the odds for the games changes.
Right.
The player projection changes depending upon how exactly the opposition is lined up versus how exactly for example, we talk about Tavernier, like maybe his ghost points go up now because Kluivert is in the squad now, sort of thing, right? So, and that will probably get easier to predict as time goes on, as seasons go by, as we develop better tools, that sort of stuff, right? So this could be a whole pod on its own, really. I think
it really can, and I think the thing you've been lobbying for, and we're not going to build it, but actually, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Maybe we do, but the slider that shows points per minute of a game could be very key.
Like on who scored.
Yeah, like tied to Fine Tracks points, and how who scores actually shows the change in formations as the team plays. Like that would be so sick to see.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Next question.
Next one is from Sweetness again. So my team so far either scores 120 points in a week or 60 points. Hey, I know how that feels. They're either great or awful. If your team were like this, up and down, would you prefer to trade out players and get more stability, or ride the ride?
I feel like you should have been answering this question.
Hey, I'm gonna ride that ride. So, you know what? If all my leagues were horrible, and if I was not doing well in both my or all 3 or 4 of my money leagues, I would make drastic reactions, right? But the fact that it's just one that's really lagging behind the others, I'm gonna ride the ride on that one and just have some stability in the others, and I'll treat it that way because I just don't like consistency. But I don't know.
It's better than getting like 80 points every week.
Yeah, and then
or 90 points
it's
every
really
week,
dependent on what opponent
everything.
you come out against, and it's like
yeah, that's way more down to like luck then.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to chase the upside, and if your players are still upside-ish type players, I would ride that ride.
Yeah. Or I mean, just it might there might be something to say then, right? If that is the sort of scores that you're seeing, and exactly like you're alluding to, Ryan, where your team is just primarily made up of like boom or bust players, then you might have to trade a few and get a few decent floor players, like like an unturned stock.
Yeah.
So
stability is good, and I guess the only thing I have in going for me is I feel like my defense has been stable, like the Senessis of the world. Senesi has gotten like pretty much 10 points every game minimum.
Yeah.
So I feel like my defense has been more stable and allowed me to be a bit more patient with my mids, but my mids are just exactly what you're saying. 15 one game week, 2 the next. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah. I think that's where we get the floor for our rosters every game week is our back 4, back 5.
Yeah. And that's why we're saying defenders are probably better streamer assets if you know exactly how much points you need.
Yeah. Cool. Next question. I think there's another one from Espresso. Who falls into the category of hit or miss streamers who you intentionally pick up just if you have a feeling the fixture might suit them?
Oh, I missed this. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
So his example is Gay.
Oh yeah, his example is Idrissa Gana Gay, absolutely bossed in the Merseyside derby with 17 points, but can easily drop a 4-pointer.
Oh, we have a good few of these, don't we? Like Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott in the past.
Yeah.
But it's not even just a boom or bust. It's like when you don't grab Harvey Elliott and he's starting, he gets 41 points. When you do grab Harvey Elliott and he's starting, he gets 2 points.
Yeah.
Like 17 points is minor. I can look past 17 points. I cannot look past 41 points.
I would throw Sasa Lukic in there. I feel like when I don't stream him, he gets points. When I do, he does fuck all.
I feel like it's not just streams either. It's like people even that I have rostered, when I bench them, they smash it.
Yeah.
When I start them,
James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, man.
They are, but I just can't
even
think of them.
Ayari I'd throw in as well.
Yeah.
Throw in there. Joe Ellington I'd throw in there.
True. You know who's one for me?
Who else?
Pape Sarr.
Yeah, that's like a nice one as well. Casemiro. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Will Hughes I'll probably throw in there as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Not much else though.
Fair enough.
Cool. Do you want to take JB Rev 13's question?
Yeah. So he's asking, would you rather only watch football for the rest of your life, or never watch soccer again?
Oh my god.
That is
so like. Is this like all movies, TV shows, sports? Like where would you?
I was just thinking sports. So like no more cricket, no more tennis, no more golf. But like,
okay, just sports. Yeah, I guess we can't be too extreme. But even then, it's like not watching any other sports is
imagine like Olympics. You can only watch Olympic football. Like that is the worst quality of football.
I feel like as football podcast people, we should give them the obvious answer, shouldn't we?
Ooh.
The fact that we're like hesitating about it, I feel like answers the question as well.
I mean, it doesn't help that TKR just won the CPL on Sunday, and like it was such a good watch.
Like, what if this involves live sports as well,
Ooh.
not just TV?
I still only primarily watch football live, though.
Yeah. You know what? If this was like I could only just watch football live instead of it was just on the TV, then I think I'd do the football
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So next one is not really a question, it's a comment from our last pod. Apparently Just29 listened to the pod and you know that list of mids that we roasted?
Yeah.
He managed to trade Tav for Jorgen Strand Larsen and swapped Murphy in for Barnes. But Tav for JSL was a trade that we were discussing earlier, so
Actually
I
is.
guess spot on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next question is from I think someone new in our Discord. What is that? Johnson Fordor?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
I think so, yeah. Has the ideal formation shifted this year or still too early to say? We talked about this all pod, really.
I feel like it's shifted. I have never been pro defense. I am going that way because I feel like a lot of my forwards I cannot rely on.
Yeah, agreed.
I have always been a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 player. I am shifting
Same.
at minimum to 4 defenders now.
Yeah.
And it's 4-3-3 or 4-2.
Bro, in fucking FPL, I went 5-2-3 last game.
Saw that. That one's paid off, though. Good job.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Back 4, back 5 is what I'm looking at now every game week, I think.
And there's still so many rosterable defenders, especially the Sunderland boys.
Yeah. Cool. Do you want to take our final question?
Oh, I like Sweetness. Sweetness has asked us a lot of questions this week. So
Yeah.
he's saying rank these Liverpool forwards by who scores the most fan tracks points between now and end of the season. So Mo Salah, Isak, Gakpo, and Ekitike.
I feel like he got the order right.
Really? You think Ekitike is lowest?
Yeah, if he's gonna keep taking his shirt off every fucking time.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think Salah is top. Isak's probably second. Surely they paid all that money. They're going to have to play him once deemed fully fit. Gakpo and Ekitike is a toss-up for me. I don't know. I actually feel like Ekitike might beat Gakpo from here on out.
Obviously, like Isak is we look at the scores right now. Isak is bottom of the list, but without looking at fan tracks, who do you think? What do you think the order is from most points to least between Gakpo, Ekitike?
Ekitike first. No?
No, Cody's first.
You joking?
No,
I'm recency biased, yes.
Cody's first, 66 points.
Actually, yeah, he's still actually ghosting, you know. I should have thought of that. Even though he's not returning, he's still ghosting.
Yeah, Ekitike next, Salah third. So, like, is there a world where Salah doesn't end up the top scoring Liverpool forward, especially with AFCON this season?
Oh, with AFCON. I didn't think about AFCON. True. Is Egypt still strong? I feel like it's squad dependent. If Egypt doesn't go that far, he might be back in like just missed 2 game weeks.
Yeah.
But I do think depends of it all does help him massively.
Yeah. I think if I had to put a name that went above him, I'd maybe be bit rogue and say Cody. But yeah.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Savinho scored, Foden assisted. Just
amazing.
Checking. Yeah. Newcastle's on 3, so Joelinton brace actually, Osula goal. Bruno G with 2 assists.
Oh, love that.
Right?
I absolutely love that. I'm just waiting for the day that Fantrax goes cross competition now. We'll be flying.
I can't. I will quit. That is too much. That is actually too much.
Oh, I forgot to swap my freaking Europa player for UEFA Blackjack in Dino.
Sweet. Who do you pick?
Or is that tomorrow? I think that's tomorrow.
Well, it's
I picked Sancho.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, those are the questions and that is the pod. Long one.
Yep.
It's cool. I loved tonight's discussion though. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was good in-depth. You see, we're like at that point in the season where we know enough now. And then next game week's going to play off and everything we said is going to not come true. And hey,
back to square one. Love it. All right, cool. Any final words before we sign off, bro?
have fun, guys.
Yeah, have fun. It was a long one. Enjoy. Any questions? DM for a link to the Discord, and we sort you out from there. But until next time, yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Yep.
Peace.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.